everyone, welcome back to our channel. It's Bella here. In today's look, I did a blue eyeshadow look. I don't really know what exactly I'm going to call this, but this look is centered around the Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadow in the shade Pegasus, which is this gorgeous blue foiled eyeshadow. I recommend all Makeup Geek eyeshadows in general, and the foiled eyeshadows in specific are super pigmented, so I've really been loving these. And yeah, and I also did blue on the lower lash line too, which I don't normally do. I normally only have a pop of color on the lid or lower lash line. I don't normally do both. If you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. So to start off this look, as always, I'm going to be going in with some foundation, and the foundation that I'm using today is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. This is my holy grail foundation. I literally use this in every single tutorial, except for the last one just because I wanted to switch it up and use a drugstore, but I'm back to the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. The next step is priming my eyelids, and for that I'm going to be using my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, which is also my holy grail, and I just feel like this really prolongs the wear of my eyeshadow, and that's why I love it. And I'm going to go ahead and apply this with my Sigma 3D HD Precision brush, and I really love this brush for applying my primer. And now I'm setting that with a translucent powder and my e.l.f. blush brush, and as always I'm going in with some Scotch tape just because I really love that sharp look. Now I'm going in with Peach Smoothie and Chickadee from Makeup Geek, and this brush that I'm going to be applying it with is my Royal & Langnickel BC445 brush, which I absolutely love for applying my transition shade because it really does a good job of just buffing that into the crease. The next shade that I'm going to be going in with is Morocco from Makeup Geek. And I'm going to be applying this with my MAC 217 brush, and I'm really just going to concentrate this color into the crease. Now I'm going in with my Morphe M433 brush, and I'm just going to blend that out even more. Now picking up the first brush that I used, the BC445 from Royal & Langnickel, I'm just going to go over all of those shadows and just make sure that everything is nicely blended. Now taking Makeup Geek's eyeshadow in Bitten and my MAC 213 brush, I'm just going to be carving out the outer half of my crease, and this is really just going to add depth to the look. It's okay if you're a little bit sloppy because we will go in and blend it out. The first brush that I'm going to use to blend this out is the Sigma E39, and I really love this brush for blending out darker colors because it blends it out without taking it up too high in the crease because it is super dense. So yeah, and now I'm going in with the Morphe M433 brush, and I'm just going to buff this out even more to make sure that there's no harsh lines. Now taking this little defined flat brush and Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadow in the shade Pegasus, I'm just going to be packing this all over the lid, making sure to get the most color payoff because I do want my lid space to be super bright and pigmented. Now I'm just going to blend out the crease once more just to make sure that there's no harsh lines before we move on to the next step. And now taking my Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara, I'm just going to be adding some mascara to my lashes. The lashes that I'm going to be using today are from Glam Up Lashes, and they're in the style Jumeirah. And now I'm using the Maybelline Master Conceal Concealer, and I'm mixing these two shades, light, medium, and light. And taking my Bobbi Brown concealer brush, I'm just going to be applying some concealer underneath my eyes, a little bit on my forehead, on the bridge of my nose, on the sides of my nose, and where my Cupid's bow area is. And I'm also going to be putting some concealer underneath where I would contour. This is actually called reverse contouring, and it's just going to make your contour look a lot sharper. Now taking my Real Techniques complexion sponge, I'm just going to blend all of that out. To set that concealer, I'm going to be using the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Pressed Powder, and I'm using a makeup pad to apply this. We are going to be baking underneath the eyes, but I like to set it with this powder first because of the texture of the powder. Now going in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder and my mini beauty blender, I just like to apply this under my eyes really heavily. This is called baking, as most of you guys know, and I'm going to fast forward a little bit just because you guys have seen me do this a million times. I'm also going to apply it on the bridge of my nose and on my forehead, and I leave it on for a couple minutes and then I wipe it away. I'm wiping it away with my e.l.f. blush brush. And now I'm going in with Makeup Geek Shimma Shimma eyeshadow, and I'm going to apply this to my inner tear ducts. And I love this step because it really opens up the eyes. Now I'm lining my waterline with the Lord & Berry black pencil. Now finishing off the eyes, I'm going to be applying that Pegasus shade that we used on the lid to the lower lash line. And now I'm taking my Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara and also applying that to my lower lashes. And for bronzer today, I'm going to be using the Fake Tan bronzer from Milani and my MAC 168 brush to apply this. I'm also going to apply some to my forehead as usual. Now I'm going to be highlighting, and I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo in 02 and my Morphe M601 fan brush to apply this. I'm also going to be applying some highlight to my Cupid's bow just to kind of make my top lip look a little bit bigger. Now taking the Anastasia Powder Contour Kit, I'm going to be mixing the shades Java and Havana. And to contour today, I'm going to be using my BX30 Revolution brush from Royal and Langnickel. And I've actually been loving this brush for contouring. And I'm going to go in with the MAC 168 brush just to really blend it out. Now I'm going to be taking my Holy Grail blush and applying that to the apples of my cheeks. And the brush that I'm using is the Royal & Langnickel GL2 blush brush. And yeah, now I'm lining my lips with the NYX Nutmeg lip liner. And I'm going to be applying the Pro Sculpting Duo in 02 from Makeup Forever, the same highlight that I used on my cheekbones. I'm going to be applying that to my lips with my fingers just to kind of make my lips appear more pouty. And I'm going to be applying a gloss over. This is Sunset Strip from Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss. And I'm going to be kind of blending the lip liner and the powder together with this lip gloss. And yeah, this is the finished look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.